Can I talk to you now? Ayla, yes. What's up?
Well, I have very surprising news.
What? What is it?
I'm having a baby!
Oh, really? Congratulations, Ayla. You're pregnant just like me.
I know that giving birth and raising a child won't be easy, but we can do this. I'm glad to have a pregnant friend.
Yep. I feel comfortable to have someone I can talk to nearby.
I want to provide my child with the best education and environment, so I'm gathering a lot of information now. I'll share them with you.
Thank you. I admire you as a mother-to-be, Ayla. I can't think that far ahead yet. I guess I don't know enough about being a mom. I'm too busy imagining giving birth.
So do I. Well, hopefully, we have healthy babies.
I just had a healthy baby. I thought I would have her before the due date, but I had her 3 days later after all. Apparently, she has a laid-back personality. Did you see the pictures?
I saw them. What are those? So ugly. I thought it was a monkey.
What? Really? Her hair hasn't grown yet, and isn't this what all newborns look like?
No, obviously she's ugly. I couldn't take it. What's her name?
Summer.
Is that because she was born in summer? That's too simple. I feel sorry for the child.
Is that so? What about you, Ayla? Have you decided yet?
Hillary. Isn't that a pretty name?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. After my baby's born, let's take a baby massage class together. It's a great way to communicate with mom, so it's very good for the baby.
My baby has a bit of a sensitive skin, so I'll pass.
No? It sounds like fun. I thought we could go together.
Yeah, sorry. Hillary, I heard you got into the middle school you wanted to go to. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's amazing. And you got into a model agency? You're a hard worker, Hillary.
You already heard about it? I was spotted by a talent scout on the street, and my mom proceeded on her own. I don't know if I can do it. I'm a little nervous.
What? A scout? You're so cute. Of course you get spotted. That's what I would do if I were a talent scout.
That's not true. It just happened to. Besides, I don't really want to be a model or anything like that. It's more fun to study with a tutor. You don't like studying?
I'm not good at studying. I've been talking with my mom about having a tutor from middle school. I feel like I have no choice. I'm not willing to, though. You've been studying with a tutor for long. That's great. And you're taking a lot of other classes, right?
Kind of. Ballet on Mondays, swimming on Wednesdays, piano on Thursdays, having tutor on Tuesdays and Fridays, violin and dance lessons on Saturdays and Sundays.
Wow, that's amazing. You have a full week of classes. Is there a time to rest?
And I have to study for at least 5 hours after I get home. It's exhausting. I can't sleep well. I don't mind studying, but I just wish I had more free time.
I see. That must be tough.
Oh, but I have piano lesson off this week. I'm a little excited. I'm free once in a while. Hey, why don't you come over to my house? Let's study together. I'll teach you if there's anything you don't understand.
You sure? Oh, but studying.
You really don't like studying. But if you understand what you've learned from elementary school by now, it'll be easier in the future. I'll also teach you how to make studying fun.
Really? That will be great. Well then, I'll go. I want to see you for the first time in a while.
I'll see you on Thursday.
Hillary, it's been a while. Can I talk to you?
Good evening. Long time no see. What's up, Macy?
Summer visited your house the other day, right? Ever since she came back, she's been acting really strange. Like she's looking down. Did something happen at your home?
Oh, really? I don't think there was anything in particular.
I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry. I know it's a weird question. Anyway, thanks.
Is Summer okay?
She looks kind of depressed and she hasn't eaten much. She usually plays outside but not anymore. She's so quiet, I'm worried about her.
Oh, she was as usual when I saw her.
Okay. I wonder what's wrong with her. Maybe something happened at school?
Oh, Macy, can I have a minute? I want to check on something.
Ayla, can I ask you something?
Oh, Macy, long time no see. What's up? It's unusual for you to text me.
Yes, it's been a while. The kids seem to be keeping in touch, but we haven't talked for a while.
What? You texted me just to say that?
We used to say that we'd work together to raise our kids, but I feel a little bad to talk to you these days.
I'm sorry, but I have a meeting with the CEO of the model agency. I'm so busy, so can you make it quick if you want to talk to me?
My daughter visited your house the other day, right?
Ah, it seems so.
Since that day, she's been acting strange. Do you know anything about it?
I don't know.
Okay, she has been looking down for a while now. I thought something was wrong with her. She's been acting strange since that night.
Oh, well, I guess she's learned her lesson. It seemed like she didn't know anything.
What do you mean by learn a lesson? I don't understand.
Since she didn't seem to understand, I told her that she's not good enough for Hillary, so not to get along with her anymore, and not to see her.
Huh? You said that? To a kid? They're cousins. That's terrible.
I just told her because she didn't know what she was doing. You have to teach them in the early stage.
What? What do you mean?
See, Hillary has excellent grades and looks beautiful. Everyone envies her. I don't want her to have a bad influence by interacting with someone of a lower level. Summer is not so good at studying and looks kind of,
Huh? How can you say such a terrible thing? That cheerful girl is depressed. Do you know how much it hurt her? Are you fine with hurting a child?
Don't talk nonsense. I told her the truth. I think it's important for even kids to know the facts. It seems like her parents don't understand either. Do you think your child should have plastic surgery? It's torture to see her and my daughter side by side. I think it's a good chance for her to know her level.
Huh? How can you say that? Mom, you're awful.
What? Why are you calling me Mom? Stop it.
Mom, it's me, Hillary.
What? Why?
I've been with Macy for a while. I was reading this conversation the whole time. Mom, this is insane.
Hey. Don't give me those stupid lies. Are you acting like Hillary? You've got terrible taste. This is not funny. She's at swimming school today. There's no way she's at your house. If you think I'm lying, call the swimming school. Huh? Or maybe the coach is getting worried at me, who has never missed the class, and she might call you. You know I'm a good student. Huh? Hillary, are you serious? Yes. There's no way I would lie about something like this. I was worried about Summer, so I came to check on her. Worried? Why? There's no need to care about Summer. You have things to do. I got a text from Macy saying that Summer's been acting strange since she came to our house. But when she was with me, she was fine. God, Macy has done unnecessary thing. I wondered if you had done something to her since you're always against Macy. You always speak ill of Summer. I've always been embarrassed by you. What? Embarrassed? Summer is my cousin. You can only praise me by talking bad about other people? If you want to praise me, why don't you just praise me straight? Why do you speak ill of Summer and Macy? I don't like that. I'm ashamed of being your child. I love Summer and Macy. I want to see and play with her more.
Hillary, you make me feel proud. What's wrong with being proud of my precious daughter? I'm a mother. It's natural.
You're crazy. I can't play with my friends because I have lessons every day, and you make me study for 5 hours or more after I get home. I once collapsed because I didn't sleep well. You only feed me vegetables and keep me in a good style. I don't think a normal mother would do these things. What in the world do you want me to do? I've put up with it for long, and I can't take it anymore. I'm done.
Hillary, what's wrong with you? You're not the type to talk like that. I get it. Macy said something to you, didn't she? God, she always says things she doesn't need to.
She has nothing to do with this. I've been telling you that I don't want to do them, but you wouldn't listen to me.
Hillary, what are you talking about? I only let you do what's good for you.
That's not true. Lately, I've given up and said nothing, but I won't obey you anymore. I'll never forgive you for hurting my precious friend.
Hillary, what are you saying to your mother? What do you mean you won't forgive me?
Macy just called Dad and told him to come here. I'll tell him everything you've done. If I show him the conversation you had with her, I'm sure he'll believe me. I just can't forgive you. I'll ask him to divorce you.
Huh? What are you talking about? I've worked so hard for you. He would never divorce me.
Yes, he will. He was always against your educational concept and modeling. You guys fought all the time. I know them all. And then you'd get mad and cry, and we'd give up. That's how you always got what you wanted. You're too selfish.
He doesn't understand your potential. I'm the only one who understands you.
Potential? You just forced me to do everything. Dad told me before that when it gets really hard for me to do what you force me, I need to let him know. He said he'd fight against you for me. He thinks about me more than you.
That's not true. No one thinks about you more than me. Why do you say such horrible things?
If you're thinking about me, then I don't want you in my life anymore. I don't want to see you anymore. Well then.
Wait, Hillary, listen to me. I've done everything I could for you. You're going to abandon me? Why do you have to treat me so badly?
Hillary went upstairs. She doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
What did you tell my daughter? I won't forgive you.
I didn't say anything. She thought by herself and made her own decision.
You're trying to take my daughter away from me. Why would you do that? You're a disgusting woman. You've always been like that.
Why do you hate me so much? We were good friends before we had babies. We used to say that we're friends. Did I do something to you?
You did.
What did I do to you? Please, tell me.
You always one-up me at family gatherings. You always wore brand-name clothes and looked like a carefree housewife. You were always so happy, like nothing was bothering you. You were always harassing me, weren't you?
What?
I have to work part-time even after marriage. Why are you having such a good life? Why are you so much better off than me when you look ugly? This is not fair. It's not right.
Ayla, you thought like that? I'm so shocked.
And then I realized that you've had an easy life because you graduated from a famous university. Because that's all you have. You're not even pretty.
Even if that's the way you think of me, it's none of our kids' business. That can't be a reason to say horrible things about Summer.
Reason? It's because she's your daughter. A child is like a part of you, isn't it? When I saw your baby, I knew I could finally win. I knew that Hillary was the one who could make me better than you. If she had a pretty face and was smart, I would definitely be happier than you. Besides, your daughter is ugly.
No. That's why I raised Hillary to be the perfect child. Food, education, clothes, toys. I didn't compromise on any little thing. I gave her good food and good education. But my husband told me I should take more easily in parenting. I thought, screw you. The beginning is the most important thing in parenting. I told him not to interfere with my perfect plan. And you know what he said?
What did he say?
He said I should refer to you. He said I should follow you. He said, unlike me, you don't limit your child's freedom. My parenting is a burden on the child and the family. That's when I made my decision. I would raise her to be more perfect than your daughter. I would prove that I was right in my parenting.
So you forced your ideals on her?
That's right.
I apologize if my brother's words hurt you. I can't tell you which parenting style is right, but your child is not your tool. I feel sorry for Hillary.
Shut up! She's my daughter. It's none of your business. And don't lecture me. You're really starting to piss me off.
It's obvious from what happened today. It proves that your parenting wasn't right. Your way wasn't good for anyone. Not only that, you made Hillary feel sad.
Stop it. Don't say that. I tried my best. Why do I have to be told from you like that? I thought about her more than anyone else. I've lived my whole life thinking only of Hillary.
I think you should take some time away from your child and look back at your own actions. You are a mother, but there's something you lack as a human being.
What? Are you trying to say you're perfect? Don't show off.
I'm not saying like that. I'm not confident being a parent, and you told me I don't have any problems, but I had so many to be worried about and feel nervous. I was actually struggling with infertility treatment back then. It's not that I want you to know or anything, but I want you to realize that what you see is not everything. We all have problems.
What's that? You're making fun of me again. That's what I don't like about you. Then what should I do? If Hillary leaves me, I have nothing. It's all your fault. Don't take away my husband and daughter from me. Don't make me unhappy.
Your value is not created by your child. They're not tools. They're not your status. They are leaving you because you don't understand. You don't have a choice.
No, I won't accept it. I don't want to lose to you.
It's not about losing, is it? You don't have to compare me to anyone anymore. I hate to say this, but what you're doing is what low-level people do. Mom, I'm going to the park tomorrow with Hillary. She wants to play badminton.
What? Is Hillary okay now?
Yeah, she seemed a little sad at first, but she said she had to get away from her mom or she'd feel uncomfortable. So I thought it'd be good for her to move her body.
I see. Are you okay, Summer? I'm sorry we made you feel bad.
No, I'm fine. Since then, Hillary cries and apologizes to me. She says she's sorry for the terrible things her mom said to me, even though it wasn't her fault. If I'm depressed, she'll keep apologizing to me, right? So I've stopped being depressed. Besides, I want to support her this time.
You are a strong girl. Hillary is also a kind girl, and she's very strong. I'm a little jealous that you guys are cousins.
Right? I love Hillary. She's my best friend.
What happened after that? My brother was so angry that he brought Isla to apologize to me and my daughter. He was the scariest I have ever seen in my life. Then, he and Isla had a long talk and got divorced. She didn't want to let go of Hillary by any means, so she insisted on custody until the very end. But they came to the conclusion that the strict education that Hillary had was bordering on abuse. The custody was given to her father. Even so, Isla was unable to give up on Hillary. She stalked Hillary relentlessly and tried to kidnap her on her way home from school. I don't know how she feels, but it's crazy to go this far. Hillary asked around for help, so she wasn't taken anywhere, but Isla was given a restraining order by the court.
and she was taken back to her parents' house. At this point, I think Isla has lost her mind. I was surprised to hear that she was taken to a mental hospital after that. After all, she put her own feelings first until the end, and she couldn't care about her husband's feelings or Hillary's feelings. I feel sorry. However, now that Hillary has been separated from Isla, she is back to looking lively and childlike. Hillary has passed to a private middle school, but she went to the same middle school as Summer. She quit her lessons and model agency to have more free time. That seems to have been her wish. However, she really likes studying, so she continues to have a tutor. Summer and Hillary spend more time together and seem to be enjoying their time together. It makes me happy to see them together.
Lately, my father's health has been getting worse and worse. I'm really worried.
I know, your father is getting old. But Michelle, I have something important to tell you.
What is it?
Well, you're the only daughter. If something were to happen to your father, what would happen to your inheritance?
Inheritance? I can't believe we're talking about this now. My father is still alive.
No, that's why. You'd better ask him now, right? Inheritance stuff often becomes a problem later on.
But I don't want to think about that, not when I'm so preoccupied with my father.
I'm worried about your father too, but the reality is, what if something happens to him? Are you going to take it all on yourself?
That's...
If you don't know what your father is going to leave behind, how can you be prepared? I'm saying this for your own good, okay?
Maybe so, but it's too early to talk about this.
You're the one who's going to have trouble later if you talk like that. You don't want to have difficulty over an inheritance when you're busy with funerals and stuff, do you?
That's true, but...
I'll help you with it, and we'll talk it over. It'll make you feel better, okay?
Yeah, okay. I'll talk to my dad.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm sure your father will be relieved to know that we're prepared.
But I don't know if this is the right time.
Don't worry about the timing. What's important is that you're protected.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know if my father would want to hear that.
I'll go with you, don't worry. I'm sure your father wants to make sure you have a secure future.
I understand that, but my father is stubborn, and I think he's resistant to talk about these things.
I know he's stubborn, but it's what you need to do. Your father will understand.
Well, let's hope so.
And there's one more thing I need to talk about.
What?
The funeral arrangements and procedures in case of an emergency. It's not easy for you to do it all by yourself, is it? I'll support you. I'll help you think about it.
Yeah, well, but it's really hard for me to talk about this.
I know it's hard, but you can't solve the problem by hiding away from reality. I'm sure your father will be relieved to know that you've made all the proper preparations.
I hope so.
Don't worry, I'm here for you. I'll do my best for you.
Thank you, Jack, but I really don't know if I'll have the courage to talk to my father.
You have to be brave and take the first step. You need to do this for your own good.
Yeah, okay, I'll try.
Okay, that's it. I'm sure your father will understand. That was a lot sooner than I thought it would be. Did my luck start to change?
What? What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying it's time for me to take charge of your future.
What? I don't know what that means.
Well, you'll get it when you hear what I have to say.
What do you have to say?
Michelle, what I'm about to tell you is a big decision, so listen carefully.
Jack? I left my father's funeral just a few hours ago, and I haven't had a chance to process my feelings. Can't you wait a little longer to talk about the heavy stuff?
It's only now that the funeral is over that I can say it.
What is it?
The inheritance that you're going to get from your father will be managed by me from now on.
Okay. Jack, I appreciate all the help you gave me during the funeral, but can you please leave the inheritance stuff alone?
Huh?
Besides, my inheritance is none of your business, is it? I don't understand the nerve of you bringing this up right now.
I will manage all the inheritance you get from your father.
Huh?
Don't forget that we don't have any children, so you can divorce me quickly and easily, okay?
I was wondering what you were going to say.
If you don't like it, divorce, get out.
I see. So this is what my father was talking about.
What are you talking about?
We can talk about the inheritance after the wake. I'm tired now and I want to talk about it later.
Okay, I see what you mean. Well, okay. I know it's not something you can handle on your own at the moment. I have no choice but to wait and see. But you're going to have to think about what you can do to avoid getting divorced by me, and you're going to have to make a decision.
Okay. But I really don't think this is the right time to talk about this.
Don't worry about the timing. What's important is that you think about our future.
But I don't feel comfortable talking about it with my father in mind.
I understand how you feel, but we have to be realistic, for both of us.
I understand. But how are you going to manage my father's money?
Don't worry about that. I'll make all the plans, and you can rest assured that I'll take care of everything.
But I don't want my opinion to be ignored if you manage it.
I respect your opinion. It's just that I'll be the judge of the whole thing.
Your judgment isn't always the right one.
Trust me. I'm sure your father would be relieved to know that I'm in charge.
You can't keep bringing up my father who's already gone. You should be very careful how you spend the inheritance now, right?
That's why I'm managing it. You can't do it alone, can you?
But I want to spend my father's inheritance the way I think I should.
You're being naive. Let's face it. I'm in charge and everything will be fine.
Okay, but can we talk about this later? I'm really tired right now.
All right, but don't forget what I said. Think about it, okay?
I'll think about what I'm going to do now, and I'll think carefully.
Yeah, that's right. If you get it right, everything's gonna be fine.
Hello, Carla. I'm sorry to bother you, but is it okay to chat? Yes, it's okay. Thank you for all your help with my father's funeral the last 2 days. No problem. I learned a lot from your father as one of his secretaries. I'm glad we were able to see him off nicely. I'm sure my father would be happy to hear that. Thank you very much. It was an honor for me to be able to help him. I will take care of everything from now on. I'm already indebted to you, but thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm sorry if I'm getting ahead of myself. Are you talking about your husband? Yes. Is it a good time to ask? Yes, just as your father said. It was right that I made the first move. Really? By the way, I heard that the information brought to him by you was the deciding factor. Thank you very much. It was just something I happened to witness, but I'm glad I was able to be of help. So, about the future. Yes? I'll be in the office tomorrow afternoon, so I'd like to discuss it in more detail. I understand. I'll notify all the parties concerned. Thank you very much. Michelle, please don't worry about your future. All of us will support you. I'm a little relieved to hear that, but I'm not at ease because of Jack. Did Jack say anything to you? Yes, he said he's going to manage the estate himself, and he's trying to force me to do it. That was to be expected, but don't worry, Michelle, you have my firm support. I really appreciate it, and we'll talk more about it tomorrow. Hey, you haven't come home once since the funeral. Where are you and what are you doing?
Well, you know, I told you I'd divorce you if you didn't leave me in charge of the estate. In the meantime, I thought it'd be nice to leave you on your own for a while. You know, once you've had a taste of what it's like to be without me, it'll be easier for you to understand how a divorce affects you. It'll make it easier for you to make the right decision.
Is that why? By the way, where are you now?
At my parents' house.
I already checked with your parents. They said you weren't there.
What?
You went to work, right?
Well, it's not like I'm sick.
That's fine, but...
What?
Think about what's happening.
What?
Don't come crying to me later.
Of course not. What in the world are you talking about?
Thank you for today, Carla. No problem at all. I'm glad we didn't have any difficulties. We're finally starting in earnest. Once again, congratulations on your appointment as CEO. Thank you very much. For the time being, I'll be relying mainly on the support of the chairman, who was also the previous CEO. And of course on you, who has become my secretary. I look forward to working with you as well. Well then, let's start with cleaning up around here, shall we?
Hey, Michelle, you did this, didn't you? I know it's you, right? Answer me. What did you do to my company?
What is it? I'm busy and you're bothering me.
What did you do to my company?
How am I supposed to know about your company?
I was told by upper management that Eklon's business dealings have been totally cancelled. They even told me that I, as the person in charge, was responsible for that. That company is the largest in the industry with 1,000 employees, and they're our most important business partner, accounting for a large percentage of our sales. What's more, what do you mean you're the new CEO of Eklon, which makes 50 billion a year in sales? I didn't hear anything. What the hell is going on? What is happening? Explain it. If you don't, I'll seriously start talking about divorce.
Yes, divorce is fine. I'd rather ask for a divorce from you.
Huh?
If you could realize that what you were doing was exposed, you would understand immediately, wouldn't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Well, I guess. Before that, do I need to explain why I became the CEO of Eklon?
Yes, that's right. I know your father was the previous CEO of Eklon, but you are not an employee of Eklon, are you? Why are you following in your father's footsteps? We never talked about that, did we? What's going on?
There seems to be a misunderstanding, so let me explain that first. I didn't become the next CEO simply because I am the daughter of the previous CEO.
What do you mean?
6 years ago, during my father's time, the company was in the red for 4 consecutive years. At that time, I was asked to consult as a management consultant, and I was able to recover the company's performance. Thankfully, many people have been impressed with my skills and have suggested that I become the next CEO. With the understanding of the board of directors and shareholders, I was unanimously elected. I have to live up to the expectations of our employees and shareholders.
Why didn't you tell me about this beforehand?
We were still in the process of making an official announcement.
No, but...
In the first place, I'm not going to tell every single thing to the person I've been thinking about divorcing for the past 6 months.
What, since 6 months ago?
With my father's sudden death and my appointment as CEO, it hasn't been easy to move forward. I'll be relentless from now on, so just keep that in mind.
Wait a minute, Michelle. Hey, Michelle, now you're sending me mail from your lawyer? What are you thinking? Why am I being sued for emotional damages? And what about my inheritance from your father?
You don't have the right to that in the first place.
You want a divorce.
I told you I want a divorce. That's why I mailed you.
Why?
I know everything. Even if I say that, do you still not have any idea?
What do you mean by that?
You haven't come home, and I can tell you where you're living right now.
You don't have to tell me. I'm not having an affair.
Are you still trying to keep it quiet? Don't be silly. You're living with her, aren't you? I already know. I mean, you should know that because you read the mail from my lawyer, right?
Huh?
I know you're always busy, but you should at least read the letter. You're being too cocky.
Michelle, why aren't you answering my calls?
Oh, because you're no longer of any use to me. So what is it? I'm busy.
I got fired from my job. You did something else, didn't you?
Fired? That's your own problem, isn't it? I had nothing to do with this.
No, it's all your fault. I was told that the contract with Eklon, our business partner, has been cancelled altogether. That's why they made me take the blame and fired me. It's your fault, isn't it?
It's your fault that the deal was cancelled. As the new CEO of Eklon, which makes 50 billion a year in sales, I couldn't just overlook your dishonest behavior.
What are you talking about?
Do you realize how much of a nuisance your actions are to our company?
It's awful that they're firing me. Do something about it.
Do something about it? We have all the evidence we need that you've been groping multiple female employees and committing unforgivable acts. We can't allow you to do that.
Proof of what? What are you talking about?
We have evidence of inappropriate messages you sent to female employees of my company, and we have all the evidence of you asking them out to hotels. And I have a formal complaint from these women. As a fellow woman, I can't allow it.
What? Wait, Michelle, you've got it all wrong. I didn't mean to snap at you. I was kind of upset, so I lashed out.
Oh, is there some mistake? It's all a result of your actions. You should take responsibility for your own actions. It's your own fault that you lost credibility as a business partner and the trust of your employees. It's also your fault for having an affair, isn't it? How dare you try to talk your way out of it?
Do something about it, Michelle. I have nothing left. If you don't do something about it, my life will be over.
I have no obligation to do anything about it. Think about what you tried to do to me. You tried to take away my father's entire inheritance.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not enough to apologize now.
I'm sincerely sorry about that, so please forgive me. There's nothing left for me.
You need to reflect on your actions. I think you'd better learn to live with integrity. So I don't have a single reason to help you.
Michelle, you're abandoning me?
Abandoning you? No, this is just your time to reap what you have sown for yourself. Please don't contact me again.
Michelle, I really need your help. What am I supposed to do?
Actually, your crimes have come to light.
Huh?
We know you've been spending company money for personal use. You were paying off the woman you were having an affair with, weren't you?
That's,
Everything you did is just coming back to you.
Please, Michelle. I'll take care of you for the rest of my life, so please forgive me this time.
I can't find any reason to help you. I'm divorcing you. How could I possibly help someone who will be a stranger to me?
Oh, don't be so cruel.
Don't depend on me anymore. You're on your own.
Michelle, please, don't abandon me.
I'm not abandoning you. You brought this on yourself, okay? It's the grown-up thing to take responsibility for your own actions, right? So, goodbye. Shortly thereafter, Jack was officially fired from his job because he had lost the trust of his business partners and it had come to light that he had been harassing female employees. It would have been an unavoidable outcome. After that, our divorce became official. Jack had to pay a large amount of alimony, which was a huge blow to him financially, and he was also sued by the female employees of Eklon. Legal problems were piling up. Of course, when the woman he had been having an affair with found out about it, she dumped him and he lost everything. His family, friends, trust, everything was destroyed. He got what he deserved. I, on the other hand, kept the company I inherited from my father. I am now the president of a company that boasts annual sales of $50 billion, and I lead a busy but fulfilling life every day. I would like to keep moving forward with my father's teachings in my heart.
Rebecca, are you home already? Rebecca? Shut up already! I'm not home yet because I'm still with my friends. I asked you to take care of the house today because I'll be home late preparing for tomorrow. Besides, haven't you been out too much lately? I'm a college student now, so what I do is my business. I don't need a failure like you to tell me what to do. I'm seriously embarrassed that you only completed junior high school and work at a cheap diner. But I'm still your mother. I raised you by myself. I didn't even have time to choose a job I like. I had to work somehow. I had to earn money. Yes. I've heard a lot about your struggles. But I don't know a single kid other than me who has a mother with only a middle school education. And I never hear about one that works in a diner. I'm seriously embarrassed by your existence. Rebecca, I don't judge people by their education or their profession. Everyone has their own life story to tell. Everyone lives with different circumstances. You're just trying to make excuses. Anyway, it's really embarrassing that my mother only completed middle school and is an idiot. I don't even consider you my mother. Rebecca, I studied hard and got into Harvard. I didn't take it easy. I studied hard. I'm good at what I do, aren't I? Don't make it sound like you're the only one who had a hard time.
Well, that's true, but...
Oh, you're really pissing me off. I don't want to see your face. I want to cut the ties between you and me. I'm not coming home for a while.
You're not coming back. Where are you going? You can't stay at your friend's house. You'll get in trouble. You should come home.
Nancy, how are you?
Dad? Yeah, I'm okay.
What's wrong? Something happened?
Why?
Well, I thought it's unusual for you to send me a short reply. You always send me long messages about the most recent things that happened.
I guess you really know me, huh? Rebecca has been really rude to me recently.
About what?
She said she's ashamed that I'm her mother. She even wants to stop our relationship. She says she studied hard and got into Harvard, and she's ashamed that her mother is only a middle school graduate with a low-paying job.
Rebecca said that? How can she think your job is bad?
Yes, but did I make a mistake in raising that girl? I don't know. I'm not so sure anymore.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. You've done more than anyone else to raise your child. I've seen it from your side, and I know you better than anyone else.
But Rebecca doesn't seem to think so. I was shocked. My own daughter wants to disown me. Was it wrong for me to raise a child on my own?
No, that's not true. You certainly had to work your way through middle school. Not because you couldn't study, not because you didn't want to go to school. It was for me. You sacrificed yourself for me. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Dad.
Rebecca's being really awful. I'll talk to her. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Thanks, Dad. Just talking to you made me feel better.
Hey, I just got a call from Grandpa. What the hell do you think you're doing? You know I love Grandpa. How dare you say something so unnecessary?
What do you mean by unnecessary? I was just asking him to help me with a problem.
Problem? You're a middle school graduate. What can you do? Were you asking him what you can do to escape from your sad life?
Rebecca, I've worked my ass off to raise you. I don't consider myself to have a sad life.
But hey, you're still only a middle school graduate, right? I've told you many times, there are no such mothers among Harvard parents.
That's... Everyone has their own circumstances, right?
Huh? The reason why you couldn't study? Don't make me laugh. Why couldn't you?
What?
Why is it that Grandpa graduated from college? He graduated from college and even runs a company. But you are only a middle school graduate. I have a lot of respect for my grandpa, but you are different. You're still working at a crappy diner at your age. Oh, how embarrassing.
Is your education so important? Is your occupation that important? You can't judge a person by that. There are many more important things.
There it is.
Huh?
You're so quick to defend having a low education and a crappy job. You're trying to justify yourself, aren't you?
Justify?
I'm not going to admit that I'm a daughter to a shameful woman like you. I would never admit my mother is such an embarrassment. It's awful.
You hate me so much. Okay, I get it.
I don't want to think of you as my mother. I don't want a mother like you.
Yeah, I'm not your real mother, so I don't care if you feel that way.
What? What are you talking about? I took you in as a newborn. I took you in when you were a baby and raised you with my own hands. You and I are not related by blood. Huh? That's a stupid lie, just because I made fun of you for only graduating from junior high school. You think you're going to punish me, don't you? Don't try to fool me with some random made-up story. Well, if you don't believe me, that's fine. I told you the truth. Hey, what the hell is going on? You were acting weird, so I went to the authorities and checked. You and I were never related. I told you so, didn't I? I didn't lie. Then who the hell am I? I thought you were my mother, and my father died in an accident. That's because you were little. I just made up a story that made sense to a kid. Oh, really? That means I don't have your genes after all. That's why I was the only smart one. That makes sense. You're such a... I don't know how you turned out like that. I must have raised you wrong. No, that's not it. I must have good blood from my parents. That's why I'm so successful, unlike you. Are you serious? Of course I am. I'm not like you. I think it's time for me to say something about that. What? Don't be such a bother. I know your mother, the mother who gave birth to you. She was a middle school graduate who worked at a diner. Really? A diner? She was a very good-natured girl. Unfortunately, she was dependent on men. After work, she would hang out with a bunch of random guys. Then she had a child with an unknown father. And while she was struggling figuring that out, her belly got bigger and bigger, and she had to have the baby. No kidding. She was spending most of her income on her boyfriend, so she didn't have any money to pay for the baby. I took over for her. She and I worked together and we were friends. I told her I would help her raise the baby, but one day, when I came to work, she left the child at the diner and ran away. What? I just couldn't leave her at an institution. I decided to raise her by myself. That's me? Is it true? It's true. Oh, my God. That's the worst. Does that mean that the mother who gave birth to me is trash? And the mother who raised me is also trash? And on top of that, I don't even know who my father is. Seriously, that sucks. Does that mean I had nothing but trashy women in my life? Trashy women? Because you both worked in a low-paying job at a crappy diner, right? Oh, that sucks. How can you be such a... Can you just stay out of my life? I don't know what I got into Harvard for. The only person I need is Grandpa. I hope it works out the way you want it to. What do you mean? Life. Things don't always work out the way you want them to. But it's the figuring out how to get through it that's the real fun. Seriously, you're so annoying. Grandpa?
Oh, Rebecca, what's wrong?
Hey, my mom abandoned me. She said she won't even pay my tuition anymore and kicked me out of the house. You'll take care of me, right?
Nancy abandoned you?
Yes, she did.
How can that be? She took parenting more seriously than anyone else. She'd protect you even at the cost of her own life. There's no way Nancy would abandon you like that.
But it's true. She told me to leave because I'm not her real daughter.
Rebecca, she's not the kind of person who would say such a thing. You can't lie to me, okay?
What? So you believe her?
Of course I do. Nancy insisted on taking you in and raising you herself. Me and Grandma were against taking you in.
What? Grandpa, that's terrible.
But it's the truth.
Grandpa, how can you say that? Aren't you ashamed that your daughter is only a middle school graduate working in a diner all her life?
I'm proud of my daughter.
Why would you be? You graduated from college and run your own company, and your daughter is only a middle school graduate.
Rebecca, that's enough.
What?
Have you ever thought about why Nancy got a job straight out of middle school?
Because she couldn't study, right? Because she was failing, right? That's why she's still working at a diner. I was embarrassed the whole time, you know?
Nancy was a very high achiever. In middle school, she was always first in her grade.
You're kidding, right?
If she had continued on to higher education, she would have even been admitted to Harvard.
Huh?
But the bubble burst in the fall of her junior year. My company was on the verge of bankruptcy because of it. As a business owner, I had to protect my employees. I was thinking of just going bankrupt and giving them the money for insurance. That's when Nancy came to my rescue.
What?
She said she'd work as long as she could. She said she didn't want the company that was her father's pride and joy to go bankrupt. Our family lived in poverty, but Nancy kept the company afloat by working. Nancy gave up her education and started working after graduating from junior high school for me. I was so moved by her courage that I was ashamed of myself.
Oh? Is that so?
Thanks to Nancy, I was able to work hard as well. Then, the economy gradually recovered and I was able to save this company. My company couldn't have come this far without Nancy. It's my fault that Nancy didn't go on to high school. I will not allow anyone to mock my courageous daughter, even you.
But I didn't know that. No one told me. You should have told me by now instead of keeping it to yourself.
But you didn't listen, did you? And I can't tolerate people who look down on people because of their education or occupation. I heard you've said many terrible things about Nancy. I can't help someone who acts so awful to such a wonderful woman.
Well, what do you mean? What about me?
I mean, I won't take care of you. I won't even help you pay for school. If you want to graduate from Harvard, you're going to have to graduate on your own.
Huh? Are you kidding me? I'm still a student. How can I possibly pay for tuition?
Think about how you can pay for it.
Huh?
You just keep taking money from Nancy. You've been going out every night, haven't you? Nancy works so hard on her own. I'm not going to help someone who doesn't even know that.
Huh? Wait a minute, Grandpa. I'm a student. There's no way I have that kind of money.
Why don't you save up some money? If you don't have enough money, why don't you get a part-time job or something? It's your responsibility to figure out how to do it. Money doesn't come from nowhere, you know?
Then what about my study time? I'm still a student. I'm still studying. Studying is my main job.
Well, even if you don't finish college, your life can be whatever you want it to be with your own efforts. If you can't pay for school, then you have to go out and work. People aren't just about their education or occupation. It's about how you deal with yourself and how you treat others. Depending on that, you can make your own future.
I'm not ruining my chances of getting through Harvard.
You got into Harvard because of your mother's support, right? She's been working so hard to raise you since you were a little girl. What could you possibly learn at Harvard if you didn't seem to understand that in the first place? I have a feeling that what you need to learn is much, much further back than that. Don't you?
Huh? How dare you say that? When I worked so hard to get into the school too. Can't you help me, Grandpa?
I no longer consider you my grandchild. I won't help you anymore. You can try to live your life as you like.
Grandpa? Hey, I haven't received my tuition money. There's no way I can pay for school, so you'll have to pay it. You're my mother, aren't you?
I'm not your mother. We don't have a relationship.
But you're the one who raised me all this time, aren't you? Don't you owe me support?
I have raised you as if you were my own daughter.
Then pay my tuition.
I loved you more than anyone. I would have done anything for you. That's why I worked so hard, kept working at the diner all this time.
Well, then, what's the problem?
But I guess I was wrong in the way I gave you my affection.
Huh?
You don't understand people's feelings or hardships. You grew up judging people based on their education and occupation.
Of course I did. I got into Harvard, so I'm not going to just throw that away. I need tuition money for that. You should pay it.
Because I love you so much, I'm going to give you up. I want you to learn how to be a real human being. I want you to know that there are more important things than your education and occupation.
What are you talking about?
So I have decided not to fund you at all in the future. I will not pay your tuition either. If you still want to go to college, you'll have to handle it yourself.
What? There's no way I can do that. That's why I called you. Because of you, even Grandpa gave up on me.
So, then you'll have to do it on your own because there's no one to help you. You'll learn how hard it is to live and make a living. I want you to experience it firsthand.
Isn't that irresponsible of you?
No, you're a grown-up, an adult who has already passed the age of 20. You should be able to think about yourself and what you need to do. So I've decided to stop helping you.
Oh no! You're saying the parent who raised me is abandoning me too?
It's not abandonment. Like I said, you're over 20 years old now, so I guess you're graduating?
You're joking, right? How am I supposed to go to college?
That's what you have to figure out for yourself. First of all, think about what kind of way is there. I'm sure you can do it. I know you can do it because that's how I've lived my life.
I'm not some high school dropout. Shut up and pay my college tuition.
Oh, by the way, I'll say this to my credit. I work at a diner, but I'm also a business owner.
Huh?
Thanks to years of hard work, I was given full control of the store. One day, the old boss decided to let me take the place over.
No way!
I had no idea how to run a business, and I had a hard time at first. But I learned a lot from your grandfather, and as time passed, we drew in more business. Now, I own 5 restaurants. You don't have to graduate from college to make a living. What's important is to be humble and ambitious. That's what I want you to learn.
I don't care what you say. I'm still going to be a college graduate.
That doesn't matter. I've been learning since I finished middle school. You have to learn things on your own.
Oh, Mom, I'm sorry. I apologize. So please pay my tuition. Please let me go to college.
If you want to go to college, go on your own. I've decided not to support you in any way from now on. There's nothing more you can say to me. I will cut off all ties with you, whatever the outcome.
What? If you do that, I won't be able to live.
If that's what you think, then you'd better act now. You've been accepted to Harvard, so get your head out of your ass and think about it.
Mom, please, forgive me. I'm sorry for everything I've done. I'm sorry for all the things I've said. I just want to finish college.
Don't make me say it again. I've already made up my mind. Well then, I wish you the best of luck in graduating from Harvard.
Oh no, Mother!
After that, Rebecca was living in a shared house with her friends.
But she couldn't pay the rent, so she was kicked out. She started to work part-time to pay her tuition fees. But because she insisted on her own opinions, she was fired at every job she took, and none of them lasted. Finally, she had to drop out of school because she could not afford the tuition fees. It is a shame because it was undeniably her own hard work that allowed her to be accepted in the first place. It's a shame, but I guess that's the life Rebecca chose. She is now doing temp work to earn some money and moving from one friend's house to another. I can only hope that she will find her own path. I have decided to move in with my father, which I have been thinking about for a long time. We talk about work every day at home. I will continue to cherish my father, who is grateful to me. Hey, Chad. Do you have a minute?
How long are you going to be away on this business trip?
It's my job, so I can't help it.
Work, work, work. When are you going to take care of me?
Take care of you? You're not a child anymore. You can take care of yourself. Besides, I'm working to make a living with you. Don't talk to me like that.
You're looking down on me, aren't you? It's like saying I'm not making enough money to make a living.
I'm not looking down on you. I'll be back tomorrow, so just wait. Anyway, I just got a call from your mother.
Oh, and?
She said she got her stuff prepared somehow. What does she mean? What stuff is she talking about? I have no idea what she's saying.
It's mom's and sister's stuff.
And where are their stuff?
This house.
What? I'm even more confused. You mean our house?
Yeah. They decided to move in with us while you're on a business trip.
What? Does that mean we're going to live together?
Well, that's what it means.
I didn't know about that.
That's because you're on a business trip. I don't know why you're making your business trip more important than a family meeting.
You didn't tell me there was going to be a meeting like that.
It was suddenly decided while you are away. Well, the result would be the same if you were here anyway. What we decide is absolute, you know?
Wait a minute. You promised when we got married that we wouldn't live together. You're breaking the promise.
Did I promise that? It was a long time ago. I've forgotten.
Huh?
You're working all day every day, so it's great that they live with us. You can even ask them to do the housework.
I'm working and taking care of the house. I don't need their help. I'm sorry to say this, but we can't live together.
Why do you hate them so much? Do you hate my mother and sister that much?
Because neither your mother nor sister think well of me, do they? When I first met your mother, she said, "I don't want to give my son to a hick like you." Ever since then, she's been treating me like I'm a country bumpkin and making fun of me. And your sister said, "As long as I'm home, I won't let you do what you want." Now, if we have to live together, I'm afraid what would happen.
That kind of thing depends on you, doesn't it? I mean, it all depends on what you're willing to do. I think we'll still have to live with my sister for the time being.
She's 36 years old, you know. I'm surprised that at that age, she's still living off her parents' money. Every time I see her, she asks me for some money from me.
She's your sister-in-law, and you're supposed to give her what she wants. That's why you're working too, so...
Huh? I'm working for our own living, remember?
If you hate living with your mother and sister so much, I'm divorcing you.
Divorce? Chad, are you serious?
Yup.
You took advantage of my business trip and let them move in without even telling me. And now you're divorcing me because I refused?
That's right. I'm preparing the divorce papers so that you and I can get divorced anytime you want.
That's terrible.
I'll mail them to your office since you might need them soon.
What?
You care more about your work than your family, right? You'll be back at the office first from your business trip, so I'll send you the divorce papers filled out and ready to go. Am I being nice or what?
I can't believe it.
How's that? You see how serious I am? I'm ready for a divorce.
You need to be ready for a divorce?
Yes, I do. If you don't want me to divorce you, you'd better do as I say. Anyway, my mom and sister are already living here together.
Chad.
How's work? Are you ready to live with my mom and sister? We're both looking forward to having you back.
How come?
Apparently, those two aren't very good cooks. They're excited to have something good to eat soon. And their room is a mess, and they want you to clean it up.
That's a totally different story. You said they would help us with the housework if they moved in.
Yeah, well, but we all have things we're good at and things we're not good at. Why should I make my mother and sister do what they're not good at? You're a housewife, you know.
Well, I guess that's the way it's gotta be.
What's with that tone?
It's not right for two grown women to live together with us in one house. They should be able to do housework, right? But waiting for me to come home, it's like they want to slack off.
Why do you have to talk like that? Since my dad passed away, they have done a lot of housework. Mom has been doing it since I was little. You should at least understand why they want to slack off.
I didn't see it that way.
Huh?
Every time I went to their house, it was overflowing with stuff and mess. The fridge is full of expired food, and the laundry was always piled up. It didn't seem to me that they have ever done a decent job of housework.
Don't be rude.
Once, the front door was left open. I even saw your sister's room once, and it was horrible.
Huh? You peeked into my sister's room without permission?
The door was open so I could see inside. She left her clothes all over the place. And on top of that, there was trash on the table from eating snacks. I couldn't believe that the 36-year-old woman would have a room that messy.
You can say what you want about my sister, but I won't forgive you if you speak ill of my mother.
Oh, you don't mind about your sister? I honestly don't know what I'm going to do if I have to live with her. I'm sick and tired of your strong attachment to your mother.
What did you say? Anyway, they are already living here. If you don't like it, we'll have to get a divorce.
I'm already single, you know.
What are you talking about? Have you gone crazy because you don't want to leave me?
I'm not crazy. I just filed the divorce papers at the city office, and it was accepted without a hitch. We're not a couple anymore.
What the heck are you doing? Go to the city hall right now and get your divorce annulled.
I don't want to. You're the one who said we're splitting up. You even sent the completed divorce papers to my company. I'm not going to annul it.
I only did it to make you shut your mouth.
I don't understand why you want to rush me.
I didn't mean it. You know that.
No, I don't understand. There are things you can say and things you're not supposed to. There are things you're allowed to do and things you're not allowed to do.
You filed for divorce on your own. Isn't that something you shouldn't have done? We need to talk about it first.
I can say those words right back at you.
What?
About your mother and sister living together with us. I was your wife. You should have talked to me about it first. Without a word, you suddenly told me they've moved in together. That's not okay, don't you think?
You
promised that whenever we do something, we would discuss it together. You broke that promise first.
You decided to get divorced without even discussing it. Living together is nothing compared to that. You've done worse.
Living together is important. It's going to be a part of our lives. What you're saying doesn't make any sense. I'm glad we're divorced.
Sarah, Are you really going to divorce me?
Not really, because I filed divorce papers a while ago. We are strangers now.
Strangers? How are you going to live with yourself?
Don't worry about me. Actually, I've been planning to divorce you for a long time.
Yeah? What do you mean?
You always compared me to your mother every time, right? It doesn't taste like my mother's chicken. It doesn't smell like the detergent my mother used to use. That's not the way my mother folded the laundry. I've been so stressed.
I didn't mean to.
I was trying to be more like her. I tried asking her about everything, but in the end she always snubbed me. And even your sister would get together with her and bully me.
That's not true. It's just your imagination.
Huh? You were always nearby, looking at it with a smile on your face. What's the benefit of enduring this kind of life?
I didn't know that's how you were feeling. Why didn't you tell me then?
I told you. I told you over and over again. Your mother is a terrible wife-beater, so I asked you to talk to her about it.
Did you, really?
Lately, every time I see her, she's been sarcastic with me about the kids. Don't you remember I told you about it? She even told me that the reason we can't have children is because of me.
Oh.
And on top of that, she told me that if I can't have children, I'm not worthy of being a wife.
Mom didn't say such horrible things, did she?
Yes, she did. So did your sister. I was about to cry and she pointed at me and giggled.
That's not such a big deal, right? Compared to other families, they're very kind.
What do you think of me? But that's enough. The divorce is already final. I'm a stranger to you and your family. I'll do my best to forget about it.
Sarah, are you serious?
I told you I'm serious. You just need to accept that. I don't even want to see your face anymore. Please send my stuff to my parents' house. After that, I'll move my stuff out of there.
Where are you going? Tell me where you're going.
Huh? I'm not going to tell you. Why would I tell a complete stranger where I'm going? I'll never tell you because I don't want you to show up or anything. Then, I don't think I'll ever see you again. Goodbye.
Hey, Sarah. It's been a while. How are you?
What? Why are you texting me? I have nothing to say to you. Bye.
Wait a minute. Actually, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Something you want to talk about? I said I have nothing to talk to you.
Don't be so cold. Listen to me. I went to your parents' house after the divorce. I really wanted to see you and talk.
I guess you did.
Huh? You knew?
Yeah, but I told you before, didn't I? I have nothing to say to you.
Don't say that. I got kicked out.
Of course you did.
Yeah? I'm the reason we're divorced.
What? You're surprisingly honest. I thought you'd complain that they turned you away.
That's not true. It was my fault.
Okay, so what's the story?
Is that... Can we start over again?
Huh? That's the one thing I absolutely can't do.
Why not? We used to love each other.
We did love each other, but that was a long time ago.
That's a lie.
What?
You missed me, didn't you? You've been waiting to hear from me.
Not at all. I'm living a very fulfilling life right now. I don't even think about you.
You seem to be doing well at work. You've been working so hard.
How do you know that?
I met a girl you work with the other day. She was complimenting you on how hard you've been working.
It's not like I'm the only one working hard. We're all on the team supporting each other.
That's great. And I don't think I could work for such a big company for years. I admire you for being chosen to be part of a special team.
Thanks for that. But you sound weird. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's been that way for a while, working for a big company. You must make a lot of money, right? How much are you making?
Why should I tell you that?
Why can't you tell me?
Well, I'd say about 3 times of what you used to make.
Yeah? Really? You're really amazing. I've always admired your hard work, but...
You're starting to get weirder and weirder.
Why? I want to start over with you.
Why would I? I have absolutely no desire to get back with you. To be honest, it's annoying to be texted like this.
Sarah, why are you so cold?
How can you say that? You're the one who initiated the divorce in the first place.
I have a confession to make. I quit my job.
So?
I'm currently job hunting, but I don't have any money and life is tough.
I know.
What? Why? I haven't talked to you once since the divorce.
I heard it from a colleague at work. The girl I work with, who met you the other day. She happens to have a friend at your office.
You're lying.
I know why you left your company too.
So, you also know that I messed around with the accounting girl at the company?
That's right. The girl I work with was disgusted. Divorcing me and then immediately hitting on a young girl? She said, "What kind of nerve does he have?" She said I'm lucky I'm divorced from a scum like you. I totally agree.
Scum? That's a terrible thing to say. I took good care of you.
Huh? How did you get that idea?
After my divorce, I was lonely. So I asked a girl from the office to distract myself from that loneliness.
You're such a garbage.
I'm not a garbage. I've learned my lesson.
Learned a lesson?
Yes, I love you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Stop it. I feel sick. I feel nauseous.
Why do you have to say it like that? You still love me, right? Even now, I'm sure your feelings are for me.
Were you always that delusional? I don't have any feelings for you. You are history to me.
I don't believe that. I mean, you've been talking about me to your coworkers, right? It's been 6 months since your divorce, and you're still talking about me? That means you're not over me.
You're such a happy guy. Of course I talked about you with my coworkers. But most of them were just me grumbling. We both just sighed.
I don't think she said anything that bad, you know?
Well, that's because no one would say anything bad in front of the person. Are you stupid? I'm really tired of your no-nonsense attitude. I don't have time for this. Can we please end this text now? Just to be clear, there is 100% no way I'm going to start over with you.
Sarah, wait a minute. You need to meet me and talk to me properly. You know it's better for both of us to look at each other and talk about how we feel, right?
You don't need to do that. I don't like you. I don't want to see you.
Please don't say that. Just for a minute. You've got to meet me. Where do you live now? Are you near work or something?
I'm not supposed to tell you that. That's enough.
If you won't tell me, I'll visit where you work. I really want to see you. I want to meet you and talk to you.
Huh? If you do that, you won't get away with it.
But I really need to see you. It's the only way I get to see you.
Don't come to my office. You really won't get away with that.
Sarah, what's going on? I've been kicked out of your company and sent to the police. You still love me, don't you? Would you be okay if I get arrested?
You really start to get annoying, you know? I told you not to come to my office, didn't I? And yet you came anyway. I was surprised.
I told you I'm serious.
I'm glad I gave the security a heads up. You could have caused a huge scene.
I miss you, Sarah. That feeling hasn't changed.
Give me a break. We will never see each other.
Why?
Because I got you a restraining order from the police. From now on, if you come even remotely close to me, you'll be arrested, okay?
Huh?
So you'll never see me again. I suggest you go straight home.
I don't want to. I'm not going back to that house. Mom tries to force me to do all the housework. I can't cook. My room looks like a dump. The laundry is overflowing. I'm not going back there.
That's why I told you so. But you're the one who took your mother's side.
My sister doesn't even work. She just hangs around at home. And yet, she only goes out to drink and ask me for money. I don't want to live with those two.
I told you, there's no way to live with them. If you have believed me then, I might not have had to do this. Too bad.
I understand now. That's why I'm not going to live with them. I still need you. I'm not going back to that house. I'll live together with you, and we'll get back together. I'll get a job and work hard for you, please.
It's too late. We've been divorced for 6 months. You'll never get my feelings back.
Don't say that.
We have been having the same conversation over and over again. I'm going to block all your contacts because I don't think it's going to do any good.
Oh no. Can't we start over? I'm so desperate.
I forgot to mention, I'm going to be working in New York soon.
New York?
Yes, I got recognized for my project presentation. I've been transferred to the head office.
What? It's so far away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's convenient for me. So I don't think we'll be able to see each other easily. So I guess this means the end of your relationship with me.
Oh no. You're abandoning me?
I'm not abandoning you. You've been a stranger from the beginning. You are nothing to me. So I won't help you either. Well then, take care.
Wait. I'll work hard for you from now on. So don't give up on me.
No thanks. I can live without your hard work. You're free to live as you like. Well, goodbye.
Hey, Sarah, don't end this, please.
Shortly thereafter, I left for New York. Chad still persistently visited my ex-office at the entrance, calling my name loudly. He was so persistent that he was reported to the police and taken away. I don't know how his mother and sister have been living since then. I don't care anymore because it's none of my business. I am working hard at the New York headquarters, among the elites. But everything is so new and exciting that I'm getting more work motivation than ever before. I'm going to be a workaholic for a while. I would like to give another try at romance if there is a man who understands me.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!